You see the military from around the world, please rise and remain standing. We thank you for your service. Here at SeaWorld, we are not only committed to men and women in uniform, but to the world we share as well. Now please enjoy Orca Encounter.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Bella, and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca encounter will give you a better understanding of this magnificent creature and all that it represents.
Though they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and Makani here is going to help us show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are located in that white eye patch, but they're actually located in the black area in front, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize them as they swim and helps regulate their body temperature. The flippers on either side of the body are called pectoral flippers and are primarily used for steering and stopping. The pectoral flippers have 5 bony discs inside them, just like the vignettes. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes and are the killer whale's engine, propelling the speed as fast as 30 miles per hour, which can be as fast as some speedboats. But killer whales swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuko learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. They'll use pectoral slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use pectoral slaps to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is is how killer whales coordinate to get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication utilized in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Our whales here demonstrate the same behavior and movement in front of all of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as Keith shows you the same behavior and movement in front of all of you in the pool area. Now, you may have seen these waves crashing in front of all of you, but you can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced until you've experienced it firsthand. Luckily, we have a couple of guests who have volunteered to feel the power of the waves made by the whales. Everyone give them a big round of applause. All right, guys, you ready to get wet? Okay, you're going to come down, you're going to sit right here, and you're going to hold on tight. All right, ready to get them wet? Oh my gosh, are we ready to get them soaked? I still can't hear you guys. Are you guys ready? All right, it looks like we have 7,000-pound orcas. Oh my gosh, and the rest of the whales. You guys better hold on tight, okay? Oh my gosh, how many out of here? Well, hold on tight. 3, 2, and 1. The blue whale on the screen behind me is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times larger and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how did whales the size of orca, makani, keat, and shuta prey on a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's all because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach young whales how to hunt and practice those skills as they grow. You'll see whales in the wild showing their interactive and playful side. We see this here at SeaWorld all the time. Porpoising is when a whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. You'll see them do this when catching a ride in a wake of boats, or even when surfing in a wave. Killer whales love to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks whenever they can. Our whales do this here just like killer whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales in the wild imitating and learning from each other. We see this here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales here are constantly copying and learning from each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish, but today these whales might just be stunning all of you. Taking their care every single day. Their trusted relationship with my home volunteers and research involved in the fight. The whales take an active role every day in their own health and well-being. We can ask the whales to present their tail, which is useful when obtaining important blood samples. We can also ask the whales to slide out on a scale just as Orca's doing on screen to help monitor their weight. And we can even ask them for a breath sample from their blowhole, all because of the trusted relationships we have built together day after day right here at SeaWorld. Now I would like to introduce you all to a very special member of our pod. Everyone give a big round of applause to 31-year-old Keith. Keith is an incredible killer whale who loves spending time with the rest of the members of our pod. He has inspired thousands of guests such as yourselves to help preserve our oceans and his wild counterparts. We challenge the whales every day to learn new things to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep the whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.